White Power Ranger has died. The guy had 49 years. I'm pretty sure no one's... Oh shit, hey. You weren't here just a moment ago. This is illegal. Oh, now it walked through the pool. So it probably healed him. Fortunately, we're surrounded by infinite amount of health here. Zen is actually pretty good when it comes to healing. It never runs out. So, hopefully, that won't happen again. Yeah, apparently, the bull squid is not really a big fan of White Power Ranger. Frank, his name was, the guy, I'm pretty sure was the most, the oldest running guy that was featured in the Power Rangers series, at the American side, especially. Yeah, so that happened. Pretty young. Connected to that, only slightly, and also old news, the original Yellow Ranger died in a car accident when she was 27 or 21, which is not too great, especially for them and fans. But that happened, and I don't really see many people talking about that, strangely. So yes, this. Also, last time I was rambling on about Twitter as well, and Elon Musk, and... there we go, one out. And Elon Musk and how he was firing staff onto from Twitter. So, well, can I not kill you with hornets? Not with that mode, probably. You can stay there, I don't care that much. Oh. Mesa Research Facility. So, you've teleported an empty page over here? Okay, thank you. You're really helping. Note to self. Make notes, I guess. Have we been here yet? Probably not, because the barnacle is still alive. Also, this is a new region. Right. Elon Musk was firing people from Twitter. The management, the code, everyone, half of everyone, apparently. And the joke is, I was saying, I don't know if all the staff is hired and present only in USA. So I don't know if it's half of everyone or half of just USA staff. But it turns out that he fired people in Prague, or don't really know, Czech, some country in Europe. So there are people in Europe working for Twitter, and with that it means, and he fired them illegally essentially. He didn't follow the procedures, so now they've got illegal claims against him, which is great, which is fantastic, because first of fuck Elon, and second, he thought he can just Americanize it, and unfortunately for him, Europe has actual laws, and you don't have to go through legal system paying thousands to just have a case. So hopefully he's gonna have a rude awakening, or you know, some sort of awakening, some sort of he'll have to pay with money. What's the phrase when you did something and you have to pay money for that in returns? Something like that, right? I don't remember the term for it right now. But that will happen, hopefully, unlike what happened on TwitchCon, without, because there was just regular employment and nothing was, you know, people work there for longer than a year, so they weren't hired there on the premise, under the premise on, what kind of premise? There's gonna be Elon Musk hostile takeover, or some sort of takeover, and your position might be in jeopardy. They had a regular business contract for work or some such, and they were working. So yeah, it has to happen according to the local laws. So yeah. Anything else? Yes. There's something that I'm gonna remember soon enough. In the meantime, oh, the gonarch. Oh. Interesting. He's punching holes through the ceiling of this tunnel. Fortunately, he doesn't know we're here until we, of course, reach the place where he is, or her, because it's supposed to be gonarch, and that's a mother. So, if it's a mother, also there's a pile of shit on or puke again. If it's a mother, then the balls analogy is kind of very, very progressive, very leftist, and very woke right now. Women are allowed to have balls today, right? Right, so we've got the web. The webbing usually broke apart. It's coming. I'm gonna need something to defend myself against it with. There it is. There are the weirdos. We've got explosives in here. We're gonna have to stay mobile. I don't know if it's... well, they're getting me. I don't like that. Shit. Fuck. Is its plan just to swarm me with shit crabs? They sort of look like chickens from far away. It might just want to flood me with shit crabs. So... oh. So we were supposed to just survive that for long enough? That's kinda gay. That exploded, so I don't get to get the supplies. So that's suboptimal. Fortunately, I quick saved right here. So let's look at this situation again. So this is climbing gear that goes up. I can't go up with it anywhere. I should try to get the blinking stuff. There might be health supplies, but we won't be able to use them right away because we're full health. Other than that, the things, I could use grenades to blow them all up, or rely slightly on Hornet's slight ability to home. It's not really having anything there. What can I do? Can I do anything after all? Yeah, those are weird. Won't have enough time to deal with, well, have a good look at them, the situation either. But when I was editing the footage previously, in one of the previous episodes, I've noticed that there are corpses of those somewhere around there as well. So they do look like kind of small humans without heads or hands and... so what is this? Heads, hands and feet. But well, we're gonna have to leave you. So help yourself to whatever. Will they follow? Can I just get rid of them right now, and then we can have a better look? We just might. Well, it's clear, and we haven't gotten that much damage. So yeah, that doesn't really look like a headcrab, considering, you know, again, the feet and the hands. But of course, headcrabs don't exactly have feet and hands. Hands as opposed to feet. So... it looks like tiny chickens or tiny people without heads. So again, that doesn't look like a developmental stage of a headcrab. Especially considering that we've seen poison headcrabs, fast headcrabs, that create fast zombies, and that it looks nothing like a headcrab, the regular headcrab. So is gonarch just a different species? How did gonarch get to here, to Xen? Did it get here yeah, on accident? Is it native to Xen? I don't have information on that yet. So with that, are headcrabs brought in by someone else, or are they native to Xen? Because then Combine showed up and took headcrabs and used them as bioweapons, putting them in the large missiles and just blasting them onto villages and have them infect others. It's pretty easy to get rid of a headcrab as well, and there were like 5 or 6 in a missile. So I don't know how much of a problem would that be really. As we remember from Half-Life 2, when that occurs. They probably need to shell at other things, but then again... I talked about how... Ah, fuck. Shit. What do I do with this then? It hurts me. It's not good enough to put a med pack in here. For later. How do I avoid this? C4 explosion wasn't enough to blow it apart, so it doesn't blow fire anymore. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it legitimately. Ah, so we have the gonarch here, and it's chasing us already, and I don't know what's around. Oh. I can do that. That won't do me much help. Good. It's gonna be shooting the thing, or just try to hit me with its balls. Well, we got it stuck in a pattern and you asked for it. If only I could just, you know, blow it up. Should I try? It's probably the section where you just have to run away, which is lame. I would really, well, considering how many explosives we had in the arena where we first met Gonarch, I would expect that supply to be used to kill it instead of having it this kind of boss. Now we're gonna have to move. Oh, I've got 5 health points left. Very cool. This is a very annoying situation because it doesn't allow me to look around, browse. You don't exactly browse spaces. Just look around, explore, that's the word. Explore the space. Instead I just have to start running away. And you have to pick the right direction right away as well. I guess we're gonna have to keep running then. There it is. It got out from... Ah, fucking... Fuck you! Got out from some sort of a fucking hole. And then it just runs. Right. So, out of all this, one last thing I want to mention. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ass, bitch. Fuck. We're gonna need something stronger for this one. I think I blew up the big one, but the small ones are still causing issues. Time to cause issues to them. I wanted a revolver. Shit. Oh, that was suboptimal, but we are alive and we're gonna have to press on. So can we explore the place now? Didn't go too well, did it? We're gonna have to deal with the consequences of our lack of knowledge. If only I was a speedrunner and knew this game inside and out. Right, so I'm having issues. Obviously, right? My hard drive is failing me. I told you about how it was running like a clock. I'm pretty sure I mentioned... Oh, right, 2 things actually, now I remember. I think I mentioned that out loud, that it was sounding like a clock, because I had my computer running for too long and it started... Oh, well, and then the web is here now, unbroken. Letting the gonarch just appear and not letting us do any backtracking. Amazing. Right, shotgun, how about that? That would be a good choice. So, it's ticking like clock and it wasn't reading at all, so I put it in the freezer first off. And people say that's not a good idea. Well, that was one of the solutions. And they say that's not a good idea cause moisture. It can condensate both moisture inside of the hard drive, and then once it's thawing out, it might corrode your thing and it'll break. So that's not cool. But also, putting it in the freezer causes the metal parts to contract because of cold, right? Obviously, density, right? That's how this works. So it would make the header or the needle, whatever's the moving part in the hard drive. That's not the disk with the data. The reading head, maybe, or needle again. That part. It was stuck, so if everything shrinks, it will be able to move, because maybe it got stuck on something one way or another. It will have more clearances to clear the obstacle and get back into the home position, like the starting position. So I did that. Didn't quite work, so I shook it to just physically accelerate the arm to move there it goes, to move the arm back into its position, and it worked. But lately it started ticking a bit again, and when I'm having some processes done on data on that drive. It's failing me. It's having problems with writing data, writing files, for instance. Well, it's an issue. Obviously, one of the, how should I say it? It's apparent in my latest videos because they are having some issues, and I was talking about files being corrupted, because that will be the reason, not just little room left. Is one thing. So I'm gonna have to. I don't have much space overall, but it's still needing to buy a new hard drive and migrate data. It won't be too hard because it's not the system disk, so that's fine. But still, it's gonna require money and a lot of hope, so that it won't just absolutely shit its bed. This looks like a big arena to fight gonarch in again. But with what? I have no more ammo again. This is a hole. Do I die in there? That's the gonarch. Probably gonarch is probably big enough to not get in there. I really want to get down in there to see what happens. Oh, it's water. It's just regular water. It's just regular alien clams. Cool. Strange, but cool. So explosives. Anything interesting on the other side other than a lot of C4? Looks like not. So press the button and don't get killed by gonarch, I guess. Hard drive, money, right? Hoping that it won't shit the bed and the data won't be recoverable at all. But it is a bit old. It is a bit old, but I never had issues with hard drive. But then again, maybe I never just put the older hard drive into the newer computer over and over again that many times. So maybe it's about time. Maybe it's about time. Unfortunately, it's also a pity because it's not like it's just small. I'm getting there it is. We're running. I'm pretty sure because again, like I said, I have no missiles. This looks like a small area to get in. There we go, safe. Is this safe enough? Will it run away? Do I have to continue down this line? It was an arena. Oh, no, I can't go back. Was there any other option? I don't know. Fortunately, at least this time, it went pretty smoothly. Hard drive data, right, it's not just an upgrade where I can retire this hard drive and still use it as a sort of passive storage to keep my, quote, game backups, unquote, in for later use, and I could just plug it in to have it going. But if I can copy data from the drive, that's nice, but if I won't be able to put the data back on it without errors, there's going to be an issue, and that's going to be just broken drive, essentially. Big pity. Spendings, man, expenses. I hate it. Right, so more C4. We're gonna have to get up there for it, clearly. Right. Yeah, so essentially, I don't know. All you need to do is spend money. Oh, so it's here now. There's the health thing. Will it still? Yeah, it will start spitting the poison thing. Will it hit me? It hits me. I'm gonna have to find a way over quick. Here, clear. You can still go fuck yourself. Clear. It's going pretty well. I think we're safe enough. It won't blow up this crystal. No, we won't. So you can go fuck yourself now, gonarch. Gonarch, specifically. I'm kind of mispronouncing the name, but it's kind of misbehaving as well, right? Right. A month, essentially. At any point you could have enough money, right? But I have to think ahead. So, you know, as per the title of the channel, the money is tight, so I have to consider the spendings very carefully. And one last thing is D&D. So it would have been best if I talked about it on the RPG game playthrough that I'm having, Knights of the Old Republic, but this playthrough has been tainted with it already, so might as well try to squeeze it into this episode, considering also that it's on my mind and I want to talk about it. So I'm kinda shifting my perspective about the game master needing to be able, or needing to well, that's specifically not what I wanted to happen. And shifting my perspective on what a killer DM you should be, and the idea that I puked the little ones. Shifting the perspective that you as a game master needs to strive to kill the players. Yes, but I guess you still should aim to kill them and to have the thing be lethal and be challenging, but stay there. Ah, perfect. You think the crystal would just fall on top of it no matter where it stood, or did it come here because I came here? So that's kind of, it's not so much predetermined that the crystal will fall on it wherever it stands. Is that the crystal will fall on it because it came here, because I came here, and it ran away as well. So still nothing to pick up from this person. Not even ammo for the things that they usually have, which is annoying. Maybe it was just glowing to let us know. See, the closer I get, the less it blinks. Weird. It will let us know that there's something here, and it might be the detonator, possibly. So D&D, right? You should try to kill the players in combat scenarios, because combat is tough. Combat is dangerous. Fighting can lead to death. You can die. It would be good if you gave your players challenge when it comes to when it comes to combat, because where else will they find a challenge? In a puzzle or in a role play? Come on now. So with that, you should most definitely at the very beginning establish your reputation. Tell them that you're not gonna be pulling punches. The encounters are made, and you're gonna have to deal with them. You can run. Well, maybe you can run away. But maybe they'll cut you off. Maybe you'll have to fight. And if you fight, you better not lose, because if you do stupid things, you're gonna stupidly die. So that's how you start off, and then you reinforce that by killing some people off. Not deliberately, like, oh, this guy's doing just too well. Just double, triple this guy's hit points and its damage, and it will surely kill him. And they will know now that they can die. You know. Be fair, follow the rules, but think smart, and when the time comes, kill the guy. And I think I have these concessions or considerations only because one of my players is the one that I constantly get killed, or gets himself constantly killed, which is just annoying. I want to kill someone else, and this one is just trying its best to just fucking die. Yeah, so at this point, I'm talking all about this at this point because maybe you have the guy that just doesn't know what to do, doesn't know how to play, tries its best to fucking, it's toxic? How would I? Oh, right, because I'm supposed to jump across the lilies, and that's how I was supposed to figure that out. Problem is, in Half-Life 2, when you stood in the radioactive sludge, it immediately dealt damage and also beeped with Geiger counter. Here, there's nothing, so you can, and what's worse, you can stand in it, and only when you get deep enough, then it becomes a problem. Which is gay, to say the least. Right, so I've got the guy that keeps on dying, and I want to kill someone else, because they're doing pretty well, and it's about time, as a chance to Game Master. As well, dealing with, again, depending on whether you were planning the whole adventure or where you're using a published module. When I've got the tools presented to me, I take pride in being able to utilize them to achieve my Fucking, what? Didn't I have 80 fucking armor? It doesn't deal armor damage apparently. That's not good enough. And even worse if they're, well, again, yeah, there it is, 81. And if they're trying to get themselves killed, you can spite them by not killing them, actually. So this will sink eventually, I bet. So there's nowhere to go there. It doesn't destroy this armor, so we should keep that in mind, that we can always get some healing in or come back to the pond. There might be the things, you know. There's that. There's the barnacle, of course. But move in? That's human speech. Where's the barnacle? The barnacle hive hat. Quick! I'm not gonna find it. I already didn't like it. I have no idea where those weapons are. Move in. Humans, apparently. Strange. There it is, finally. Fuck. So maybe they're trying to get killed, but like I said, I pride myself on being able to use the tools given to me in this context, because I think I'm pretty good tactically and shit. Well, fuck you, amoeba, once again. There it is. Now where to? There it is. There's another, and there's some solid ground that we can stand on. Is it rain? Why? Is it going upwards? Weird. Alright, so move in. Was it a bug or was it a feature? Well, we're gonna have to follow the steady ground. Oh, this is clear. Oh no, it's not water at all. It might be, well, it might be safe enough to jump in because we've got the jump jets. Since we can't get anywhere else, I guess we're gonna have to. Can I use the rope? Can I just use the rope? No. Can I get over here? Yes, at least I'm not slipping off. But we're gonna have to jump down anyway. Or is it fucking soldiers? Because they were saying move in. Ah, there it is. They were saying move in as opposed to just some wimp ass scientist jargon. I don't know. Well, maybe. Yeah, like I said, the scientists are teleporting people all over the place apparently already, and so it's not standing to reason. So it stands to reason that the soldiers could have breached the teleporter room or the gate room and got sent here one way or another, on accident or deliberately by other personnels. So that happened. Yeah. Right. Your reputation. So then they'll learn that they can actually die and you won't be holding punches, and then you can stop holding punches and let them live when they're trying desperately to fucking die, or if there's only one person that you're killing all the time. Shit. Alright, so now you can't get to me. What am I fighting here now? Or what am I doing altogether? I could go back, I guess, because that wasn't one way. And we're having some music to end on as well. So that's how the Hornet looks like. Yeah, so if you're a game master that does all of his oh, there is a healing event, all of his adventures from scratch, building his adventures from, or hers adventures from scratch, you can tune it, tune the challenge live essentially. But instead, if you're taking modules, just if you're running D&D 5, just know you need to pretty much double the things, and that'll make it challenging. Like, again, I'm playing a single wizard in the party. Like, the party consists of me only in my solo D&D series, and I'm taking on people, and it is challenging. It's interesting. It keeps me engaged, but someone would be moaning and someone would be dying. There were snafus close to happen to me as well, but fortunately I'm just too fucking brilliant to lose, and I am playing a wizard after all. Yeah, so establish your reputation. Don't pull your punches. Make it hard, and only once they know that at any point you could have killed them with ease because you're that good of a game master, and that there's still nothing. Oh shit. Again, once more, I could not have drawn any supplies from this guy, even though I had my revolver empty enough to get gifted revolver ammo. And 9mm as well. There was nothing. We got some ammo for something, but it's still not rocket launchers. And again, there's so many rocket launchers there. Ah, fuck. They got stuck as well. It spat out a lot. Is it gonna continue spitting them out to make me move? It makes the headcrab sound, but as we all know now. Okay, it's not really head. It was just running so fast that it slammed its lack of head into the wall and died. I'm fine with that. Right. Establish your reputation. Kill some of them just to make sure that the lesson's stuck. And then, every time you let them live, you remind them that you could have killed them at any point. This was the fight that could have killed you. Ah, fuck me. And it's the regular headcrab as well. This could have been the fight that killed you. Only on my mercy do you continue to live with your character and make your story continue. So that's all, really, that I had to say for today in this episode. This will be the end. Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends and enemies. Subscribe to the channel as well, and if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault. You're gonna end like those headcrabs. Headless. Oh yeah, I was saying, bombing the city with a biological weapon like headcrabs doesn't really make them reproduce, it just eliminates the population, maybe. But then again, how big is the headcrab and how easy it is to get rid of him? And how could they possibly think that it would be a good enough population control solution to get rid of a village instead of just shooting them? Is it cheaper than bullets? Is it cheaper to grow them than bullets? How do you grow them? Again, it's supposed to be the gonarch that's laying down the eggs instead of, hey, missiles, finally. Instead of those headcrabs hatching on their own or using the corpses or drones to propagate. We're gonna think about that next time. See ya.